Hello，大家好，我係 Sue Marguerite and welcome back to my little Cantonese corner。今日2025年11月3號星期一。Today it is Monday, the 3rd of November, I think, and I'm here to talk about AI and how AI learning apps have kind of become more and more, there's just more and more of them out there, and which ones I found to be okay and good, and which other learning tools that you should be keeping in your Cantonese arsenal to be learning Cantonese efficiently and quickly. So let's take a look at some of them. First of all, I am doing this video in response to a comment that was made on my last video, which was talking about the different pronunciations in the MTR stations and how different characters were pronounced differently. And thank you guys so much. I try to read every comment. There were some really great interactions on there, and I love that because the goal with my videos is to help us all learn more, and by your contributions we can achieve that. So one of the comments had basically went to ChatGPT or Google or one of those AI question and answers and asked it about this discrepancy in the tones with same characters, different tone. And in spitting out that answer, which was copy and pasted right into the comments, and you can go and read it, it was like, yeah, this is right, this is good. And then you read on more and more and you're thinking, wait a minute, no, it's not. And it kind of got it all twisted around. So that's the danger I feel, everybody knows with AI, is that sometimes it's right and sometimes it's really wrong. And if you don't know to ask about these really wrong parts, how are you ever gonna know? So you're learning something that's incorrect and thinking that is correct and then making more mistakes than you need to. Because trust me, when you're learning Cantonese, you will make so many mistakes that are going to be both hilarious, they could be embarrassing, they just could be have you in tears because you're thinking, I'm never going to learn this. So we don't need AI really in there to complicate things even further. Number one. Number two, with AI, I think that they can be very useful. However, they're not real people. So you're literally speaking into your phone and repeating things off of your phone, and you're not actually, it could be a native speaker telling this to you, but unless they have some way to actually interact, then it's kind of missing that component. Two AI apps I tried. One was Drops, and they drop something in a little circle, and then you're supposed to drag it to the correct place. They've got characters, they have the Yupeng, and they have the English. And I found it to be so frustrating because it was like, oh, come on, speed this up. In addition to the fact that it was just, I don't think it was made for children, but it had that childlike aspect to it. And I just found it to be what a time waste. I mean, there's a lot of better ways to do it than that. So I found that one to be pretty ineffectual, although if you like that kind of slow drag and drop kind of fun thing, then okay, and they have little quizzes and things, but for me, didn't work. The other one was Cantonese Guru that I went and tried, and I have to say, I like it. A lot of the reviews were that it's very, very good if you're serious about learning. There's no drag and drop fun little games, or there might be because I didn't actually buy the whole package yet, but what I saw in their free package was pretty good. There were some sections though where it was like, wait, hold on a minute, you're conflating the standard written Chinese with the Cantonese Chinese. And so you're reading along thinking, well, wait a minute, no. So it was that they had a few of those areas that were wrong. But if you're into learning characters and you're really curious to know the background to them and actually to on your phone actually be writing them out, then I would recommend, I think Cantonese Guru, I spent way too much time actually going through and actually drawing the characters on the phone. So that was a bit of fun. So those are the two apps that I did look at, in addition to like ChatGPT. And there's one I want to mention is that Google Translate used to not have Cantonese. And it was like, okay, I know I'm going to get standard written Chinese out of this, but maybe I can kind of put it together and figure it out. No more. They've got Cantonese on Google Translate, and I have to say, it is pretty darn good. So if you are not using Google Translate for Cantonese specifically, it's not just Chinese, traditional Chinese simplified, go to Cantonese, and it's actually pretty darn good.
佢問佢哋做緊乜?
The other one I will say is I will always say Cantonese chic. You cannot go wrong. There's so much in Cantonese Chic. If you are not on Cantonese Chic or using it as a dictionary, they've got CantoDict, they've got lessons. Cantonese Chic. I'll say it again. Cantonese Chic. I love it so much. The whole point of learning the language is to make connections. The majority of my students who learn with me are either in relationships with people that are native Cantonese speakers, or family members, perhaps their in-laws, their parents, their grandparents, and they want to form a stronger connection with them. Form more connections, doors will open more and more to you, and you will feel much more a sense of belonging to your family, to your partner's families, to Hong Kong, or wherever it is you choose to live. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.